here we go with another test. Now this is going to be an interesting one. This isn't one of the offer cars, this is something that's come through as a request, and it ties up quite well with the last video I did. So the last video I did was on the Locust, and this is the Benefactor Krieger. So this is based on the Mercedes-AMG One. Which so far I believe is just a concept car. I don't know if it ever has been launched, but this is the one that was apparently designed in part by Lewis Hamilton. Now, I don't know what designed means. Does it mean he was actively involved in development? I don't think so. Does it mean he licensed his signature and then took it out for a test drive and said,
fine, I guess?
Yeah, I think it's more likely that. However, whichever way you look at it, this car is amazing. So this is, I believe, the fastest non-HSW car in the game, but unlike some of the other supercars, and I'm looking at you, Stinger GT PDQ RS 93PSY, whatever your name is, I'm looking at you. The handling on this is not dreadful. The handling on this is actually perfect. And speaking of perfection, this lap so far is almost perfect. Did you notice on that first section there was almost no traffic? I don't think I've ever had so little traffic. So yeah, so this is going to be an interesting test as to what matters the most, because this is a very fast car, and this circuit that I do, this lap, is very much a top speed lap because there's a lot of freeway. However, this is so much better on the twisty stuff. It makes me wonder where the priority lies. Where do you really make up the time? Is it really on the straights, or do you want a better handling car? And I guess at the end of this lap we will know. That's just about as clean as I've ever done Cliff Yeat Corner. Right, time for a top speed test. Now we know this isn't going to be as fast as the Stinger TT, but is it going to be fast enough? It is a very, very fast car. You can feel the difference because the Stinger is just ridiculously quick. So let's see what top speed we manage to average. And that's actually a much bigger difference than I expected. So time for final thoughts. I think most of these, I think I need to reserve some of these until we actually get the time at the end, because I want to see how close this is. I'll be totally honest, I think the Stinger has taken it. As much as this lap was, I mean, I don't think I'll ever do a perfect lap, but this one was pretty close. No traffic at the start, one small crash. I'm not sure I'll ever do a better lap, so it's about as good a comparison as I could hope for. But the Stinger just feels so much faster in the... that was impressive. The Stinger just feels so much faster in a straight line. I don't think this could have made it up for as good as the handling is. I just don't see how this could have made up that much time. But we'll see. We'll just need to get to the other side of the bridge and we will see. But in terms of whether this is good value, absolutely. Whether you're on previous gen or current gen, this is an absolute must-have. It's a really fast car, but it's a really fast car that's actually fun to drive. So if you're into your cars in this game, this is a definite one that you should be buying. So let's have a look. That's actually a much bigger difference than I was expecting. That has surprised me. So the moral of this story is, around this track, top speed is everything. So I hope you enjoy these. Please please do drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.